BurbankandBeyond.com. National Night Out was once again celebrated in Burbank this year on Tuesday, August 3rd, 2010. It was a big hit throughout the city, as close to 20 different blocks hosted parties to bring neighbors closer together. Here's Burbank and Beyond's Robert Vincent reporting.
I'm here with Mayor Anya Ranke here in Burbank, and what is the significance of tonight, the strikeout crime at the National Night Out?
I think the significance is that National Night Out is all about community getting together, and it's only when community works together that you really can strike out crime. You have to watch your neighbors' houses, keep an eye out to help the police solve crime, and that's what National Night Out is all about. It's holding hands with the police and fire department to stamp out crime in your neighborhoods, because if you start with just your street, and then your city, and then the county, you really can help make a dent in crime.
I know, just a few years ago I was in charge of the neighborhood watch in my area. It makes such a difference when you're all about community.
It really does make a big difference, and I encourage people to set up a neighborhood watch, because Burbank has a reputation for criminals shouldn't be coming here because they're going to get caught really fast, and the police are going to be all over them, and people watch out for each other in this community, so it's really important to keep up that, and neighborhood watch is a very important part of that.
Well, thank you so much, Anya.
You're welcome.
Tell me what National Night Out means to you this year.
I think it's a chance for us to meet some of our neighbors that we might not get to, but everybody's out. It's nice. It's nice to be here.
And this is a special one because it's strikeout crime. What do you feel about Burbank's crime rate, and how does the response of the police? What do you think about the community as far as that?
Well, the police are amazing, and I know that the response time is very quick. I know that lately we've kind of had some robberies, it seems like, but I feel safe, and I think my house is safe.
It's very safe, and these guys get caught within minutes. That's the nice part about Burbank.
They do.
So what do you think about all the community? Isn't it amazing?
This is a great turnout, because we've come before. I think this is the best turnout we've seen.
Yeah, we're expecting somewhere around 3,000 people.
I'm glad I got my hot dog early.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
I'm here with Chief Scott LaChasse. And Chief, how is this National Night Out with striking out crime different than the previous years, or what do you think about the community now that you're newly to Burbank?
Well, I really admire the level of participation here, and you can see how active people are engaged in this whole process.
So as far as the record, I mean, police have an amazing record here in Burbank. I think you guys are under 3 minutes or 2 something to make a house call?
On an emergency call, it's about 3 minutes from the time the call is received at the station until the time the unit arrives at scene.
And I know that's some of the best in the country, because I've got people on the East Coast, and they say it takes 15, 20 minutes sometimes.
Oh, we do a remarkable job here, but again, it's because of the relationship between the community and the police department, and plus we've got a very good council that's given us the resources to do the job.
So this tie-in with Target, I see you have a big check there. What's that all about?
That's right. What they do, they're very involved in community activities, and we were the good recipient of $2,500 this year to go through toward crime prevention activities.
That's excellent. Thank you much, Chief.
All right, thank you.
And how long have you been in Burbank?
Let's say how long.
About since at least 12 years, 12 years or so.
And where did you come from?
I grew up in Hollywood on the other side of the hill.
Do you notice any difference with the community here in Burbank, especially this year with the strikeout crime compared to Hollywood?
Oh, absolutely. That's why I moved over here. I rented here and decided that we needed to buy here and live here because it's got that small town feel, yet everything a big city has to offer as well.
That's excellent. So you utilize everything in the city?
Absolutely.
All the services for children? And
Absolutely. She's in their summer camp program, and the bike path we're on all the time, and Parks and Rec has really great classes, swimming classes for, and from this small to all the way to adults. It's really fun.
What about you, Jason? You on the bike path jogging along?
I use it. I don't use it as much as I want to, but we used to live on Chandler. And before they tore up the train track, and they put in this nice bike path.
It's pretty amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It's very nice.
Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Chief Rukowski. And Chief, tell me about this National Night Out in Burbank. What does it mean to you, and how does it compare to last year?
You know what? It's been great. The weather's certainly cooperating, so it's been a lot of fun. But National Night Out, it's a chance for the neighbors to get out and see who each other is. Because everybody, you run to work, you run back to work, you run back into your house. Our lives are so busy and full of stuff, and it's great. It's really been fun getting out and seeing some of the neighbors out here doing this, and getting a chance to communicate with people that we're always so busy that we just don't get a chance to talk. So this has been a lot of fun.
And what's nice too is I've been here over half a century, and ever since my childhood to now, the fire department, police department, for some of the best of the country.
Well, that's great. You know what? I truly think you're right. I think the pride here of the citizens, the pride of the people that work here, it shows. And that's a good thing about it.
Well, thanks so much, Chief.
All right, you guys have a great evening.
All right.
Okay.
I'm here with Ross Benson. He's a block captain here for National Night Out. Ross, tell me about this evening.
Well, this is a great community event, and especially for our neighborhood. This is the second one we've had here at my house. I'm a block captain, and what we've done, I've gotten all my neighbors, gave them a notice that we're getting together tonight. But if there's crime tips the police department gives us, I've emailed them, suspicious cars. If they don't want to call the police, which I would prefer them to, call me. I'll call the police. Or, it's working together to stamp out crime. That's what the police department does. Fire department's here. This is a fantastic, the chief, deputy chief, Angel just left, and John Dilbert. The fire department's here. The fire chief has been here. My neighbors. I got hot dogs on the Barbie. And, it's just a way to get out of our houses and know your neighbors. I got a neighbor that's here in her 80s, and she's normally not out talking to neighbors, and this is a way to get them out of their house tonight.
What have you done in your neighborhood to basically beef it up so crime doesn't exist?
You know what? Tell my neighbors what's going on in the neighborhood. Give them tips on lock your doors. We had a burglary right across the street. I came home and didn't even faze me that there was a truck in their driveway. The lady comes home later that night and that their house had been burglarized. I said, "Are you kidding me? I thought you had workers there." I didn't even know. From that time on, we have now communicated. I watch their house, they watch mine. My neighbor the same way. I know what's going on over there, and that's it. It's just community. Together, working together, we can keep our neighborhood safe.
We're helping each other, and I think I'll get one of those hot dogs to go.
Hey, I got a mustard ketchup. It's ready to go for you, Bob.
Thanks, Ross.
Thank you.
This has been a BurbankandBeyond.com video presentation. Executive producer, Craig Sherwood. Presented by Robert Vincent. Edited by Stephen J. Lynch. Get all the latest Burbank breaking news and updates at www.burbankandbeyond.com or follow us on Twitter at BurbankandBeyond.